Hey gang, welcome to Tpull's Corner. If you've been watching the last couple of videos, the wife and the boy managed to take my deck out for a spin. This is the deck. I actually have to change the photo, I think, for the banner because it was the legendary from Dominaria United Tori de Avenant, the Fury Rider. And I had 62 cards, and I kept getting a bunch of 4 and 5 mana cards, even though I don't have a lot in my 5-drops. But they were coming up in my opening hand way too often and really costing me. So I ditched down to 61 cards. So I'll have to choose a different cover photo at some point. But we're going to play this. The boy could have won, but he threw it because he's being funny. The wife managed to win. Here, this is one of the keys. Ryu Storm's Edge, legendary from Kamigawa. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, you untap it, so it's like giving them vigilance. If it's the first combat phase of the turn, there's an additional combat phase after this phase. So if you attack with this guy twice alone, you got a 3/3 first striker that gets to attack twice in a row. I combine him with Rizona as our commander because whenever she hits, she's got haste. Whenever she hits, she gets an indestructible counter on it. Okay, I've got 3 Sunrise Cavaliers that also have haste that give me some day-night change. We got Celestis in there to take advantage of the day-night change. And besides these two is the main combo. We like to put Angel Fire Ignition on them, and 2 copies of that. In the meantime, if I do manage to get out an Elspeth's Resplendent or a Wandering Emperor, that can really help plus them up. For the 1-drops, I'm just fighting off the 1/1s and the 2/2s. I do have 1 Sticky Fingers to help get somebody unblockable through if I need to. 3 copies of March of the Otherworldly Light to get rid of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. 1 Citizen's Crowbar. A bunch of 1-offs, right? Iganjo Exemplar. There's another Samurai. Lantern Flare comes in handy. A Lion Sash to get rid of cards from the graveyard, which is kind of necessary right now in this meta for sure. 2 copies of Selfless Samurai, again sort of to combine with somebody like Rizona so I can sacrifice them and keep it indestructible in case she's not already. Braid to maybe take out artifacts. I'm usually using it on creatures. This card, even though it's only 1 copy, has come in handy more times than I can speak to. Goro Goro, you can spend 5 mana, create a 5/5 red dragon spirit creature token with flying. You can activate only if you control an attacking modified creature. So if you get a indestructible counter on Rizona, that counts. And you can just spend 5 money next turn and create a 5/5 red flying dragon token. You see that to the right. And that's pretty cool. I might have to look at making a deck that uses more copies of this guy. I don't think I have more than 1 copy right now. I'll have to check and see. But it's come in handy quite a lot already. 1 copy of Imperial Subduer to tap target creature on attack. Intercessor's Arrest to just paralyze somebody. Reckless Stormseeker to help out with the haste attacks. 1 copy of that. And my 1 splash of black, Florian Voldaren Scion, because he's got first strike for starters, and if we do hit, we can go draw some more cards and have a chance to play them. 1 other surprise for a quick draw dagger to do a first strike combat trick, and 1 board wipe with 1 copy of Depopulate in case things get out of control, as they do in this fast-moving meta. And 1 flyer to go over their head, Markov Waltzer, that also not only has haste, but gives +1 to power to up to 2 target creatures. And finally, my other 5-drop creature, Sorry Captain, that gets haste, and whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, it gets +1 till end of turn for each samurai or warrior you control. So I don't have everybody as a samurai, right? Because a Sunrise Cavalier is a human knight. And I really think if they thought this through more, they would include Samurai, Warrior, or Knight. But maybe that would have overpowered it too much. I just really wish that Knight was applicable to some of these. That would have been cool. Florian's not a Samurai or Warrior, although Goro Goro is. So that's the deck in a nutshell. Let's go take it out, and we'll put it through its paces right now. You've seen a couple of quick battles if you watched the last 2 videos. The night I created this deck, it won most of its fights. I was really happy with it. The next time I logged on to use it, I believe the Magic's artificial intelligence had analyzed my deck, and I lost like 4 or 5 in a row. No matter what deck I faced, I could not win. Magic had me convinced I should almost just trash the whole deck and start all over. That's how bad things were. I've already got the black, but I don't have any red, and that's more important. So I'll wait on the black. It's more important that we get Sunrise Cavalier out when we need to and be able to power up the Abrade we just got. Like this. First blood is mine. Let's see how quickly they can rebound. A creature that can ramp with their Mana Dork. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of them now. Let's just keep up the pressure and see what we can do with it. We can also bring down Selfless Samurai. I'm going to keep attacking with both. If we attack with just the Selfless Samurai, we could get lifelink, but I got him down to 10 already on turn 4. That's how good Sunrise Cavalier is with the haste attackers. If I'd gone for using the Uncharted Haven for the black mana, then I wouldn't have any red. I still wouldn't be able to get him down. They have their own Lion Sash. Was this supposed to be a mirror match? Next, we give power to everybody. If you're going to block somebody, we're going to make it cost. He's got to block at least one. He chooses to go for 2, which does keep him alive, but he blocked one of the ones that had trample. Is there anything he can do to save himself? Another Mana Dork. And he's nearly emptied his hand already on turn 5, so he's got just enough land, and it doesn't do him any good. That's how quickly this deck can operate, making them scoop on turn 5 because they've got no other recourse. Let's see if we can repeat the performance, and I'm gonna try and get the other samurais out. See if we last long enough to show off the combo. There we go, we got the combo in hand. All 3 colors we need. It's almost like it was when New Capenna just came out. Selfless Samurai is a good test to see if we're facing a control deck with counterspells. No counterspell there, so maybe we can just proceed. Ooh, double strike. Okay, so we put you out here. Should we bother to keep the samurai in the background? Shield token. So if I attack now, somebody dies, right? No, I'm going to give it lifelink. You can block if you want. I can sacrifice and make it indestructible now. All that did was get rid of their shield counter, though. Does not have indestructible like I need it to. Another conniving. I really need removal. These guys can get out of control fast. Double strike and knives. And if it attacks alone, it can't be blocked. Five, that can kill me soon, can't it? Already conniving. Ouch! I think I'm dead. All they need to do is attack and connive one more time. So I guess the correct play was to bring out Citizen's Crowbar. I don't know, he had phase. I don't think I could have gotten to get rid of the enchantment aura anyway. Yeah, he didn't even need to buff that. I needed removal, I didn't get it. Yep. No getting around that one. I don't face that deck that often. And you notice the only one drop I had was not a removal like all the other cards that I have that are in the one drop section. 5 other one drops I could have gotten, but when I needed it, it wasn't there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with that phase out that I wouldn't have been able to... I think the enchantment phase is out too, right? So I wouldn't have been able to make him blockable, even if I tried to sacrifice the crowbar thing. I just needed something like this on turn 1 or whatever ready. Tap land gets played first. Because End the Festivities is a sorcery, not an instant, so I don't need to worry about keeping my mana dry. Oh, already a mana dork. Turn 1, and he's level 3 for toughness. Toughness 3, I can't do anything about on turn 2. Not with these cards. Basic land type, so we're going to have multiple. We've got Forest and Swamp already. Is this going to be a 5-color deck? Strike back. This is a good place to find out if they have a tactical trick they want to use now. They had 1 mana free. Were they thinking about it? If they got a removal spell, all they need to do is attack me, remove that invincible or indestructible counter, and then play the removal spell. The game makes sure to show them that. What are they going to do? Nothing? Are you going to do nothing? No, you got something. Okay. X+1. Perfect for them. And we did not get any land. So we kind of have to do that. I already had a quick loss magic. You don't need to land starve me. My opponent, of course, no problems getting the land they need. But we're just doubling up with a little poker hand for me on two of my most expensive cards in the entire deck. I only have 3 5-drops, and they made sure to give me 2 of them up front. What else is new? And still nothing. Thank you, Magic. Let's land starve me, why don't we? 5 lands for my opponent. They're taking their own sweet time. I think they're just going to ping me to death with 1 mana. Aha! Look at that! I can do something!
I hope you're ready to lose.
That guy could have been making lands for 3/3s and hitting me, and didn't.
People.
Let's see, what do we need? We actually need a black for Florian. Put a +1 on some non-existent creature.
Remember your training.
What training? Are you talking to me? If I had training? Ouch. How many is that? Forest, Plains, Island? Oh, he's got all 5, doesn't he? Ouch. Okay, you know what? Fine. Sure, both of y'all.
We've got the edge in this fight.
A 4/6. What am I supposed to do about a 4/6?
New Capenna is starting to feel like home, and I'll defend it like one. May your peace.
Seriously?
Last.
You guys are killing me.
Keep watch for intruders.
Figures the toughness would be that high. I should have enough with Lantern Flare to do it now. I just want my Planeswalkers to survive. Opponent's got me down to 13. I've caught up with them on lands. Had to use a Planeswalker to get past them. They haven't had a single creature with a 1 toughness come out yet. They have shown white, green, and red. And they've got plenty of swamps, so we have to assume they're playing at least of those 4 colors with the splash of the blue, at least just to get the 5 credit for domain. Although they might have some blue spells in here too. I haven't gone up against this deck yet. I like the art on an artillery blast though. It's awesome. What's going on here? Are we gone? Did we leave? Did you have to make a run to the bathroom? Or are you still there trying to figure out how you can make a move? I'll block. You can get rid of my creature easy enough. What are these 2 cards? What are they? You know what would be cool? If they're going to rope us like this, every time the rope one's down, they should reveal 1 card in your hand. What was that? Create a beast for each land type. So now he's got 5 3/3s. Okay. That's just lovely. It uses all my mana to get rid of one particular threat. I lose the other one
Let your blade do the...
Be brave.
to get a 3/3 first striker. Herd Migration, huh? He had just enough mana to cast that. And just the right land types out to cover all of them. Okay, no matter what I block, he's gonna get the planeswalkers, so might as well save me from the 3 points of damage. The planeswalkers are toast, despite my best intentions.
Until next.
I can't protect everyone.
Come on, you had your turn. It's my turn. Get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Let's call it a day. Up to 2 land cards, okay. And he gets to put something nice up top. Really? Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's use my spare mana then. Let's just go after another permanent. We're stuck on defense for a minute. What do you got? Really? You're going to sacrifice 2 just for 6 points of damage? I would not have expected that. They got 10 mana, they can do whatever they want. Let's see, each creature gets -X. Yeah, we can't save any of those. Yeah. Okay, so they did 6 points because they knew they were getting rid of everyone.
good people in this city. Show them
Should
what
I
you
have done
got.
the -3 or the +1? I'm doing the +1 because I'm going to go get the angels. He might have another drag to the bottom. We'll get rid of End the Festivities. We'll do another +1.
Be brave.
Go ahead and change it. Keep pumping up my life. Hey, we got a creature. If you got removal, there we go. Boom. Do I be greedy with the Planeswalker? Looks like I can't really afford to be greedy with the Planeswalker this turn, can I? Or can I? Or can I? Oh, this will be fun.
Show them what you got.
I've got Vigilance already. First strike, I guess? Bam! And Indestructible. Against a 10-10. Lovely. It's my turn to do the attack, huh? No attacks?
The angels have returned. So you better give up now.
Okay, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I want to do that now so they don't have a chance to get protection. Kind of wonder if they can use a drag to the bottom on my guy while he's invulnerable, if he's got a couple of hits on her. What are we getting? Ah, they're getting dragged to the bottom. Ah. X+1. Why do we keep forgetting the X+1? Okay, let's go ahead and draw first. We're getting a lot of land, so we're just going to cycle through them. And I guess we keep the Wandering Emperor in reserve?
Be brave.
I'll decline this time. They've got another herd migration? Oh, they brought it back. That's what it was. And I don't have any more board wipes. So let's go ahead and take action. Get rid of that, I guess. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I can do that much. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't bring the others out. Maybe I just do this.
Show them what you got.
What don't I have? First strike. Okay, now I can't bring out Wandering Emperor, though. I'm at 27. He's got trample right now. down to 12, and I've got a 5/6 defender. They'll probably still bum rush Elspeth. Can't pay life to cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. Okay. They can destroy anything, huh? I'll take 6 to get rid of the stronger one.
This war is getting out of hand.
That's an artifact, right? Sweet. Perfect. They got to use all 3 to block. Forgot I gave my guy first strike. You forgot that, didn't you? Okay, they get 2 cards out of the top 5. What'll save them? Another drag to the bottom? No, because that's 7. What did we get rid of? Slimefoot Survey and Shadow? No, they use Shadow's Prophecy. Leyline Binding, okay. Fine. My guy has haste. Oh, it is so lovely. I don't have 6 there.
Finally, I'm home. Remember your training.
I don't think you can stop this. They can. I could have used March of Otherworldly Light and finished it early. Can you stop me with the top deck? Goes to the opponent. I think I have just enough to pay that.
I have got new moves to teach you.
And we could have always just got rid of that enchantment this turn too and got a different haste attacker back. Alright, that took a while. That was kind of a misplay. I could have ended that at least 1 turn earlier. But that was kind of a fun battle. A little bit challenging. What card did I get? Ooh, Witness Future. I don't know if I had 4 of those already or not. But we're going to leave it there. Let me show you the deck one more time. Samurai Knights. What should my new picture be? Let's go ahead and put it up here. Let's go ahead and take Rizona. Nope, that's Imperious. Let me make sure I capture the right. There we go. Rizona. Samurai Knights. That's the deck. We We didn't quite get Ryo out at the same time as Rizona this time around, but I think you got a good sense of how the deck is put together and how it works. It's kind of fun. It's not a guaranteed win, but you do have good odds, and it's kind of interesting gameplay for me on how to figure out how to juggle the two planeswalkers when you get them in, and which creatures to put down and which ones you're going to have attack at a particular time. There's lots of decisions built into this particular deck, which is kind of fun for me. I like those. So, this is Travis from Tpull's Corner, signing off. Go ahead and let me know if you try the deck out or if you want to switch it up a little, what different cards you would use. And we'll see you next time. Thanks. Have a good one.